living it to get myself into.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
I've got 2 arms! My magics are at your disposal.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
while in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Good work! You can count on me to keep you safe. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I'm confident we've scoured every nook and cranny of the place. That's quite a feat.
What's this? We're trapped. Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops! Our foe stumbled. Just one more push to bring it down.
My gratitude, sir. Should seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of... Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now, the road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own...
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. I can't wait to find out what's inside.
We're setting out. Jump on if you...
What is it? Changed your mind? Very well. Board the ox.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your...
My magics are at your disposal. We fight! A fine display of skill.
Glorious!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place. Word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Tranquil places such as this.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 't weren't so far away.
Oh dear. What am I to do? Time to get to work.
Whoa. What manner of fish is this? Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and my back.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
All this work and not a shred of gratitude.
Should I get up to today?
Wait for the new equipment. There'll be no trouble today. Oft we forget the
All the best tales come from traveling in.
Take joys by the handful and regrets by the bunch.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Not sure I can handle this. But not at the expense of my duty.
Is one of life's great pleasures.
fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Captain will add more if I skip another patrol. Let's take it easy. I've trained for this.
It's one of life's great
Just about had it.
Someone sweeping me off my feet.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
You're always...
Welcome and well met. Don't think I do come again.
Well, it takes...
This is for you. What...
Mayhap dreams will reveal to
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the former... most hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged.
Greetings. Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to... Forgive me. You see, and we cannot simply purchase more, so regrettably I cannot assist you. And let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We should begin by asking ourselves, where is it? And how can we get it?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deezer's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deezer demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Oh, there's something written here.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fare. It all right on the roads? Much obliged. Well met, sir.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then.
It's been a hard day.
Good. We're here. We shall await you.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
It's no easy thing. Suppose I ought to earn like I've been used.
Tis best you move along. should one of the other guards espy you. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Townspeople depend on me.
I've got him myself.
Nothing wrong with friendship for some. Ivor?
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
I have a great deal yet to learn, you see. I'd fain aid you, however.
Pray in ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Clap this blackguard in irons. Clap this blackguard in irons.
Might you be looking to enlist?
Only person I believe in is myself.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a strong
wish they were in my boots. If they only knew.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
So, you've come. Captain Brant back.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I'd rather not kill the game if I can avoid it.
Must hold out till someone comes.
Watch yourself. I'm not.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oho! The ruler, you say. I must applaud the audacity of spinning such a falsehood. Though the possibility certainly stands that the man currently residing in the palace is but a pretender. Ah! They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulder. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
There's no easy thing making a living as a soldier.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
This is no life. Can't get by on muscle alone.
Arms for the poor. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon... Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
We won't get far with naught to go on.
It's Malcolm. We were supposed to go exploring together. But I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
I'm familiar with that quest from my time beyond the rift. So if you need a guide, just say the word. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You've pushed your luck too far.
Have we met?
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but let us make haste.